Hello guys, the DB Grinder here, back at it again with another video, and this time we have Maybe It's Destiny with 1,114 rating versus Skytrax with 1,278 rating. So this is going to be another high rated DB video, and with that being said, let's hop right in. And then we are going to go ahead and see Sky win the rock, paper, scissors, shoot, and they are going to decide to go first. 40 versus 50. Opening hands, we have Abs, Droplet, Chamber, Chaos Spit. Wow. Wow, like, they don't have a hand trap, they do have Droplet. They open Chaos Space, Abs, Chamber, Droplet, Emperor, and 50. And they open Dark Magician, Gamma, Emergency, Zeta, Emergency. I'm assuming that they're playing 3 Emergency. I kind of like what Shooping was saying, how, like, you can cut, like, Emergency and Nova to not 3 ofs. Because, like, the hands where you can't push through boards are the hands where you lose to like less hand traps more often is the hands where like you open multiples of those exact cards. Like if you open up multiple Zeta, then it's a Drytron name. But if you open up multiple Emergency, then it's just a blank card in hand. And then also they're deciding to play 40 while also playing like the Red Eyes bricks and stuff. And then activate Emergency, go grab Alpha, and then get rid of Zeta for Alpha. Like, I don't necessarily like the logic of, like, once per turn cards don't play 3 of, because, like, I'd be a hypocrite because I always say, like, play 3 of, like, all your very powerful cards. But it just feels like in this deck specifically, it really feels like you can't do that with Emergency Nova. Like, I tested the deck a decent amount and, like, it just sucks, like, when you open multiples. And it happens so often, it feels like. And then summon, go grab Ben 10, and then get rid of Ben 10 for Zeta, bring that out, and then go search Ritual Spell, then Ben 10 effect, go grab Diviner. Like, I don't know exactly what their list looks like, but like if they don't play Prosperity, they could try like cutting some for Prosperity. That card's pretty decent for sure. Overlay for Fafnir, and then Fafnir effect, go dump Delta, and normal summon out Diviner. Diviner send Arc, and then Arc effect to go search, grab Ultimateness, and then Ritual Spell, detach, bring out the Ben 10, and then overlay for the good old Beat Rice, and then Beat Rice to dump Ava, and then you're going to get Ava effect to banish, go grab Orange Light, and go grab Diviner. Then Ritual Spell add itself back by targeting the Fafnir. And get rid of Gamma for Delta. Go ahead, get a free draw here. You know, reveal. Oh, look at that. Unfortunate. Draws both the normals plus double Emergency. Gets rid of Ultimateness, summon Gamma, bring back a friend. And then get rid of those, go for IP. And then Ritual Spell, bring out Ultimateness. And then pass. They could have, like, summoned Link Karibo and then Ultimateness summon over here. They wanted to. I mean, I don't know. Like, Link Karibo is pretty decent. It like helps keep your IP safe. Then pass, draw Recharger. They're gonna go ahead and Beatrice effect. They're gonna let this go through. Dump Ava and then Ava effect. Banish. So, you know, they're playing 5 bricks and 40. They're playing the whole Red Eyes package. That's 3 bricks. You can say Red Eyes Fusion isn't a brick. But like if you have to start your combo, like if you have to start your turn off in like a huge combo deck with Red Eyes Fusion, like that's not how you really want to be playing. And like double Ava. You can also see like this isn't a complete brick, but like going up against the board, you don't want that at all. Chaos Base, get rid of Abs, and then Ultimateness, get rid of Diviner, and then they're gonna chain Droplets. So they're going to be playing versus an Orange Light Negate. They're going to get rid of Chaos Space Recharger, and then that's going to negate IP Ultimateness. So they're going to go grab White, and then you know we're going to be getting Abs to go search out Tracer, banish Abs, summon White. I mean, they can definitely play through Orange Light here, right? Like they have a lot of extenders. Banish, summon, Chaos Space, put back, draws into another extender that's going to be netting another card. Wow, normal summon Chamber, grab Tiding, and then activate Boot, and then Boot effect, special summon out, and Nocto, So, like, let's pretend that they didn't draw a Nocto here. Let's pretend that this was something not good. They could have still, like, Chaos Emperor, pay 1,000 to grab back, and then use Abs as an extender. But obviously, they did draw Noctos, so they're going to use it here. And then get rid of those, go for Appaloosa, and then we're going to be getting the Nocto and the black effect. So, go search out white and draw. And, you know, the Appaloosa is going to be able to play around orange light. Draws in the black metal dragon, and then go for Pisty. This isn't really a good draw, but at this point, it doesn't really matter what they drew. Summon out Tracer, activate Chaos Emperor, pay 1,000, add back Abs, and also like the Pisty interaction there was kind of just to put an extra monster on board. Special summon that out, turn those into Romulus, and then Romulus effect, grab Ravine. No, discard Tiding, that's going to be another extender. Activate, discard, dump Saferd, and then you're going to go ahead and Tracer pop to bring out Recharger. So they're playing multiple Recharger. And then turn those into a Pepega Ruler effect, mill 5. Grabs Rocket Synchron, you know, gets some lights to graveyard. Gets like I guess like another chamber to graveyard. That doesn't really matter at this point though, since they already have one engraved. And then Tiding, summon back out Chamber, and then get rid of those two for IP. Then they're going to activate Pepega Ruler to banish to summon out that. So they wanted to go for this to make it so that way Sword can't be destroyed by card effects. And then banish Light and Dark, special summon back out. This is being special summoned from the extra deck though, so like you can't summon it there as like, you know, if you summon something from the extra deck like that, has to point somewhere. But doesn't matter, go ahead and attack, and then activate the effect to gang attack, and then they go ahead and they just, you know, beat over. Now it's 2,000 because this is losing 1,000 right now from the ritual spell add back. And then I'm like, yeah, I definitely used ritual spell on Fafnir, like 99% sure. But like either way, you beat over, and then you sword beat over, and that is a game. So wow, okay, so that's gonna be game 1. So now going on to game 2, we are going to see Skytrax be going first. Opening hands, we have Rocket Synchron, Ash, Chaos Space, draw black metals. This hand's insane. They open draw, Ash, Chaos Space, another starter. And then they have Delta, Gamma, Red Eyes, Ava, Nova. So, you know, drawing another one of the bricks, and then activate Nova. That's going to bring out Alpha. Then get rid of that for Link Karibo. Get rid of Gamma for Alpha. Summon out. Searching out Ben 10. And then they're going to go ahead and drop Droll there. Definitely not bad. Gamma effect. Tribute Delta. Summon back. And then overlay for Fafnir. Fafnir effect. They're going to chain Ash Blossom to negate that. And then turn those two into an Anaconda. Then they're going to get rid of Ben 10 for Delta. Go ahead and summon out Delta. Then you are going to get rid of those for IP, and then Anaconda. So ending on a few interruptions here. That will be the Dragoon and like Unicorn. I feel like if they play Appaloosa, I feel like they might go for Appaloosa, since like you want to discard this for Dragoon and then Ava to go search out Diviner for follow up. But you know, like if it's absolutely necessary, they could go for Unicorn, and they draw Abs with Chaos Space and 50 again. Oh my gosh, normal summon that out. Then activate the IP effect. That's gonna get rid of those. Bring out the Appaloosa. And then go for Striker Dragon, effects, Black Metal 2, Chain Appaloosa. And then Battle Phase, attack over. They don't want them getting another negate out of that. Then Chaos Space, discard Abs. And then they're going to chain Dragoon to negate that. And then they're going to be getting Abs and Ava here. So, you know, banish, search, grab Diviner. I wish that this didn't have to banish other light fairies. They could just banish fairies. Because, like, Appaloosa's a fairy. Could banish that, go search. That'd be a pretty cool interaction. Grab Tracer off the Abs. And then boot special summon out Rocket Synchron and Tracer. They know everything the opponent has here. Summon out Seal, Tracer, Pop, Recharger. Go for Pepega Ruler. Alright. What are you going to hit? You got Mill 5, hits a Recharger, Levy, Red MD, Nocto. So, you could... This is a little rough. Because, like, if you grab Levy, right, then you get the banish Darks, you get the banish Striker, hit the card out of their hand, Chaos Space, but then what are you doing? You're getting hit really hard by Dragoon next turn. Because they're going to negate Seal Balance and then pop. But if you add back Red MD, you could summon Red MD by banishing Pepega Ruler, effect, bring something out, and that's savage, and you get a draw off the Chaos Space. So I feel like they might just go for that, yeah. Chaos Space, go ahead, put back, draw on the draw. You just needed a discard. I mean, it would have been, like, excellent if they could have drawn, like, you know, like a Chaos Space there or something. They're going to summon back out Striker Dragon Effect, Pop for Recharger, and a Tracer. Alright, so just like a lot of extra steps to Red MD bring out Tracer. And then go for Quad Boral Effect, Pop to bring out Tracer and Recharger. And then get rid of those to summon Savage Effect, equip the Quad Boral, and then pass turn, they're going to draw Talons. I mean, this still isn't like a crazy spot, so... but I feel like if you go for Levy, right, I feel like there's no one draw that really gets you there. I guess like Desires into a quick launch. A Desires into a quick launch would have been insane. They're going to go ahead and Seal Effect here during the draw phase. They're letting this go through. Why do I feel like that's wrong? And you could just go ahead, Dragoon, discard Talents, try to negate, they Savage negate that. And then if they don't Savage negate that, then, you know, Dragoon pops, so they have to negate it. And then you just have Diviner to get to your stuff anyhow. To where now, you're kind of relying on Talents draw. And, like, now you're putting it on luck. I mean, I know drawing too, like, you have a decent chance of hitting, like, a Drytron name or a Ritual or something like that. But, like, imagine if you don't, like, you just threw. Send Arc, and then Arc Effect. Go grab Idaten. And then Alpha Effect, Tribute. Yeah, they're letting this go through, and then go ahead, summon back out. So they're not stopping any of this. Add Ultimateness. Get rid of Ultimateness for Delta. Summon that. Overlay for Fafnir Effect. I wonder what they're going to end up hitting with Savage. Send Ritual Spell. Ritual Spell, try to add back. That's going through. Ritual Spell, detach, Idaten. You know, Idaten Effect, Ritual Spell. Then Ritual Spell, bring out Ultimateness. Like, this is it's not a good look. Gamma Effect, Tribute, Savage negate. And then Talents to draw. They drew Zeta Nova. That's not bad. That's definitely not bad. And then go ahead and they are going to activate the Nova. And then this will special summon out Zeta. Then get rid of those three to go for Unicorn. Unicorn, spin back Seyford, so you know they're not gonna if you were to get that engraved for the levy follow-up, and then turn those into access code pop. Gang attack pop. Like, there had to have been a way to do that better. Right? Like, like they definitely have. We saw 2 Ava before. Okay, so we know that there's 2 Ava in the deck. There's no way you side out 1 Ava going first, because like in that point, why are you even playing 2 Ava in the deck list? I feel like they could have overlaid Diviner and Idaten for Beatrice effect. If they don't negate, you send Ava effect. They have to negate, or Orange Light's coming to hand, and then you could just Gamma away the ultimateness, and then like, wouldn't that just be better? May one day they'll put a redo button. I want to go back and look. It might actually just end up being the same exact result. Now that I'm thinking about it, I think you would end on the exact same thing. Yeah, I think it's the same result either way, actually. Unless if I'm like missing a monster. Then go ahead and attack, and then pass, draw Cycle Reader, and that is game. They do not have anything in graveyard. So, going on to game 3. So far we've had 2 good games. Game 3, we're going to see Dragon Link go first. Opening hands, we have Rocket Synchron, Nib, Cycle Reader, Nib, and White Dragon. So this works. I mean, they even have Cycle Reader, and then they have Droll, Darker. Oh my gosh. I couldn't help myself but look at the rest of the hand after I started seeing this. They have Alpha. Maybe they could draw Zeta, but like they drew both game 1 and both game 3. Normal summon out Rocket Synchron, get rid of that, go for Striker Dragon effect, go search out Boot, and then they are not dropping Droll. Okay, so doesn't want to get hit by like talents, I'm guessing. I guess if you drop Droll and you can't capitalize on it next turn, it's really not that good. So they just want to like Dark Ruler. But like if they get the Tiding, you just cannot win. Summon Seal. If they put Pega Ruler into a hand trap, you just cannot win. Tracer, pop, summon. And then they're going to go ahead and get rid of those for Pepega. Oh, okay. I guess it might be different in like the 50 card build. I know like the 40 card build, I feel like it's better to go for Pepega than Savage a lot of the time. But I guess if you're playing against like a really OTK heavy deck, because Drytron OTKs pretty easily through something like a Seal. In a 40 card deck, you'd have way higher chances of like hitting a hand trap off of this, hitting like better follow up compared to what you would in 50. Savage effect to equip, pass. Draw another Dark Ruler. Like Dark Ruler, okay, pass. This should be at 0. It's a DB bug. Yeah, you can kind of tell because if you look right here, it'll say now 1. So you have to add a counter and then take off 2. It doesn't matter though, we know it's at 0. Quick launch, bring out Tracer, and then normal summon out Cycle Reader, go ahead and turn those into Sword, and then Battle Phase, go for Cane, they're going to special summon out the bricks. Yeah, we see the GGs. Yeah, they just didn't draw anything there. I mean, I don't know if 40 cards is the way for the Dragoon build, because like fitting going second cards in there while playing the Dragoon stuff, I feel like it's hard. You're playing like a decent amount of bricks. I don't know, maybe it's worth just playing more cards. Like you could probably play like this exact list and then just like add Prosperity, and like that'd probably help out just because you would have like lower chances of seeing these. But I also don't know what their list is. I don't know how many going second cards they're playing in their main deck. I've seen a lot of Drytron players on DB rated play 0 going second cards in their main deck. uh, which is like, I guess like for DB rated, like it's somewhat okay. 'Cause like if you lose a match, whatever, you just keep going compared to like a tournament to where like if you're in top cut, you lose a match, well, you're out. You just took the L. But we can see that the match was about 45 minutes long. That's a pretty long match, I'm not gonna lie. But there was game 3 was horrible, but game 1 and 2 was like really, really good. Also, I've had a lot of people ask me why do I keep posting like the stuff that isn't out yet, like the Flunderies, the Shi Young Gen, the hero support, and all the like all that kind of stuff. Uh, well, I like to learn about that kind of stuff, and usually I don't play that stuff until like it's actually out, and I'll like theorize it sometimes. Like sometimes I don't even read it until it's out. But a lot of the stuff I have read now, but like I would only theorize it, never actually like get like playing interactions with it until it's out. But now I get to like watch people play with it, and if I make a mistake, then people comment down below and they tell me the mistakes I've made. So then like that makes me like way better with the deck before it even comes out. I feel like even without playing some of these decks, if I hopped right into it right now and played it, I feel like I'd be able to play it better than the average person, like just like first time trying it. Because I've seen it combo so many times, like all the new decks, I've seen them all combo so many times. I've seen unique interactions with the deck. Um, Pretty much like just watching people go first when their opponent opens up no hand traps. It's pretty much like watching like a mini combo tutorial. But I guess there's not too much more to say here. Make sure to enter the giveaway. I started yesterday. That's going to be ending very soon. And with that being said, the DB Grinders signing off. Peace. Have a nice day. Stay safe.